Good morning. I want to go over something really quick that we went over in class. I wish I would have recorded it, but let's do the second best thing. So I kind of was talking to some of the bigger guys in my class, and I was like, dude, do you guys even jiu-jitsu, right? And it was kind of like a joke, do you even jiu-jitsu? But then I started going on and the reasons why I thought that way, right? So I have my number one training partner here. He's about 6'2", 260, right? Big dude. I'm about 5'10", 180. A couple other guys here that are over 300 pounds, over 6 feet tall. So I train with pretty big guys. And so it's really easy for them to like muscle into things, right? Or they're just so big that they can kind of just move around and they start getting people off balance. But I see them doing a lot of stuff where it includes a lot of strength, right? And I was telling them, dude, do you even jiu-jitsu, right? And those guys, even though they're a lot bigger than me, I can move them around. And the reason why I can move them around is because of the technique that I have, right? I'm getting under them correctly. I'm framing. I'm pushing them away. I'm able to get my legs in between us. And that's one of the main things, right? I'm using technique as opposed to me trying to bench press these guys off of me. And at any time, if I just try to bench press somebody off me or use muscle, I'm getting tired, right? And when the whole thing came from do you even jiu-jitsu is like, am I moving my hips, right? Am I getting under the person to get them off balance? Am I pushing their head away? Am I using my frames correctly, right? Because realistically, like any big guy is going to be able to dominate any other guy smaller than them with no training. But that's not what we're trying to do, right? So if my big guys start going with other big guys that are way better than them, and all they're used to is pushing people around, it's not going to work, right? So I want them also to make sure they're doing jiu-jitsu. And so it's kind of been like the running joke, but I really kind of like it. And so do you even jiu-jitsu? And I'll tell people, dude, use jiu-jitsu. Use jiu-jitsu, right? Especially when they're big guys going against smaller people. Not that we can't go hard and not that we can't, turn into a nice fight. But what I want you guys to do is really think about jiu-jitsu, right? And if you're stuck in a position, am I trying to muscle out or am I using the correct technique? Am I using my frames correctly? Am I getting under them? Am I moving my head back? What are they controlling? How do I get rid of that, right? So it's a thinking man's game, 100%, right? And we've heard this a lot of times, and especially if you guys are cops out there, you know the movie Training Day, right? We're playing chess, not checkers. And that's exactly what we're doing in jiu-jitsu. Okay, so maybe in your head tell yourself if you're in a bad position, but realistically, like, do you even jiu-jitsu, right? We don't have to muscle out of stuff. It's not like you can't be athletic or you can't be strong, but it's not all the time, right? What you're using is the best for that situation at that time, all right? So do you even jiu-jitsu? Have a good day.